Sea monkeys. I'm going to burst the bubble straight out of the gate and tell you that these guys aren't even real creatures that live in the sea, even though they can only survive in salt water. That's because they were effectively created in a lab. What? Brain melt? Sea monkeys were invented in 1957 by a chap called Harold von Brunhand. He also invented X-ray glasses and was a member of the KKK and a huge fan of Hitler. So Harold von Brunhand was a complete and utter beep. But he did invent this artificial breed of brine shrimp, so there's that. They're an awesome product of crossbreeding, and the point of them was to be sold to children as novelty pets. Sea monkeys are derived from crossbreeding the crustaceans that undergo the superpower of cryptobiosis. This means that they can enter a suspended animation when the environment is not favorable, such as the Great Lake of Utah, which is where they were originally collected, and they can last for years in this cryptobiosis. So this is them, the monkeys of the sea, which don't look anything like monkeys in the slightest and have absolutely nothing to do with the sea whatsoever, but let's run with it. Sea monkeys are born with one eye and pop out two more upon adulthood. They're translucent, as you can see, and they breathe through their feet. What? They breathe through their feet. Oh, gross. Okay, moving on. They can produce asexually and sexually, and once a sea monkey matures, you can easily tell the difference between the genders, as the male sea monkeys have large mating arms that are used for holding the females while mating, bit of love handle action. And the females, you can tell them apart because they have two giant egg sacs. Sea monkeys only live up to 2 weeks, and within that time the female can hatch up to 50 babies with or without a male, because they are strong, independent women and they don't need no man. Now let's get dark in the unavoidable reality of death. If a pregnant sea monkey lady gets too old and drops down dead, but still has a big sack full of eggs, she can still give birth to them, amazingly. And the embryo will continue to develop and hatch the live babies from her cold, dead corpse. This is called necrovivisopathy. Up on the screen. The eggs don't need to be attached to the mother to hatch. If the female sea monkey feels threatened, she may detach her eggs and let them float away. Bye babies! Her babies can then hatch directly from the eggs somewhere else. It's useful for the male sea monkeys to have these large arms because male sea monkeys will fight to their death. They will lock onto each other like two fighter jets and attempt to crush each other to death. The winner gets the girl. This doesn't always play out well though, as sometimes the victorious male will get stuck attached to the dead loser and will have to try and swim around chatting up the ladies with dead Dave attached to him. Not attractive for a female, surprisingly. So she'll just have the babies asexually on her own. I think that's about it for these feet-breathing, stasis-sleeping, dead-pregnant, man-manipulated, fake ocean-dwelling sea monkeys. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing these big beasts with me, and I hope you can subscribe, ring that bell, to join in on my fantastic exploration into the microverse. See you in the next one. Goodbye!